Welcome back, everybody, to part 2 for this week's game of Tales of Fumbles and Fortunes, as I leave you with the image that Jin has now burnt into your minds. We can give it a bit now. Enjoy the cat pic. So, when we last joined our heroes, they were travelling south to the town of Condate. They are passing a village on the way. Did you guys want to buy anything whilst in the village?
Yes.
Some health potions, my own ones, so I can keep them on.
There is no apothecary in the village, but there is in Condate. It was more things like rations, water skins, and whatnot.
What would I have to buy to attempt to make a health potion?
You already have the alchemy set, don't you?
I have alchemy supplies and herbalism. Good.
So you have the two things when you gather materials. The only thing you probably really need is like a water skin,
I've got one of those.
tinderbox, flint and steel, so you can get a fire going to boil it.
I've got a tinderbox. I've got a water skin.
And Jody can use Sacred Flame.
Yeah, that's true. We must have like an empty potion bottle.
Yeah, but obviously don't boil it in the bottle because that's
Obviously,
dangerous.
yeah. Okay, I'd attempt to make like a couple. Just two.
Okay.
If that's alright.
Yeah, I mean you got those herbs as well, so you can boil those down and make them into healing
That's
potions.
true.
Is that
Okay.
how I
yeah.
became a cat?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, this is how you're going to become a Khajiit.
Can that be a story arc?
It
From
could be
here.
in the future. I'll
Where
tell you
everyone
what I
just
can do.
A tabaxi, yeah. Jin has worth if you have coin.
It'd be really interesting to find out. Also, really difficult to rejig the stats. Because
Yeah,
the stat lines will
tabaxi.
change. So, anyway.
Should I roll?
Durithil, if you want to make the potions, it will cost you... Just trying to think of a fair way of doing it off the top of my head. One of those healing leaves per potion.
Alright, sure. How many herbs are knocking about the party? Because I have none.
I believe either Tashi or Tom had that on the character sheet.
Probably
wanna say.
Tom because he had the herbs. I'm just trying to do the math in my head.
The last count, I
Right,
think we
okay.
said there was 9 in the party.
Hold on. Right, so so there was 11. Shindrin and I had 2, so that was 9. Jody
I'm
had
unsure.
1. Bob had
I'm
1. Did
Sounded
you
like
have a herb?
s-
I think it was either 5 or
6.
4.
I
5.
got
5. It was
Mine.
5.
I got a small bag of healing herbs with 7 quantity remaining.
I thought we had 5. That's what
I
Alright.
think Jodie had some herbs as well, but she might have been down to 5.
Yeah.
Possibly.
It's not in her character loot, but
No.
we could say 7 for the time being. It's a...
Alright.
Yeah, I'm certain I remember last week Jodie using her own supply at one point.
Yeah.
Would I have to roll on each individual potion?
Yes, you will.
Okay, I'll only try and make 3 for now, instead of blowing every single herb.
Okay then. I'm just trying to see what skills would really be required for it.
Medicine.
Yeah, I
thought-
suppose it would be a medicine check, but with bonuses. So, using the alchemy kit, what would that be? A +2 bonus, I believe?
Yeah.
So, yeah, go on then. Make a medicine check with +2.
Alright, so... Medicine... Fucking hell.
Whoa.
That's
I'm
that's
still
not even
looking
+2.
at character sheet page. Let me go to my chat log. Okay, you managed to make a very nice, tasty potion.
Delicious. It's just lesser healing.
Yep. That's
Alright,
a healing
that was
potion.
number 1. This is number 2.
Wait for it all to
Plus
backfire.
2, so 19. And number 3. Okay, sure. I'm very
cool.
quiet.
No, that's fine. I was just double checking on things. So yeah,
That's
you managed
fine.
to make 3 lesser healing potions.
Nice,
Yay.
you want a lesser healing potion?
I don't mind.
As you
Yeah,
sort of-
I'll give one to Shinju and to Jin, because he's our front line dude. And I'll keep one for myself.
Okay.
Okay, lesser healing.
The clerics have healing.
Yeah.
Where do we add it into?
In equipment, I believe.
Yes,
Yeah, in
basic
inventory or basic equipment.
Potion of lesser healing. And just one of those.
Cool. So you do that, and then you guys are going to make your way to Condate. So you guys arrive in the mid to late afternoon. Of course, it is summer, so the weather's been nice. It's been quite warm. The breeze has taken the edge off. And this is what you see when you arrive. As you guys come towards the town, there's a nice little sign saying, "Welcome to Condate." The Jewel of the North is what they've dubbed themselves. You can see a fairly large church down the main thoroughfare. Thatch roof of the local inn, a couple more thatched roofs of some general stores about the place, as I just bring your tokens in, so just bear with me.
I was about to say, which way do we come in?
You're coming in from the north, from that bit.
It's like south, but the opposite direction.
Yes, the opposite of south.
You're going to make that reference
I
every
learned
word, though, aren't you?
Durafil. No, Durafil doesn't have a great sense of direction.
Let's get...
I've got a great sense of balance, though.
Yeah, great sense of balance.
Just
There we
couldn't
go.
tell you which I was facing.
And I'll just settle your tokens up as we carry on. So as you guys are going down, who's got the highest perception? Have you got-
As in bonus, sort of.
as in bonus. So what plus have people got?
+2.
I've got +3.
Plus
Plus
5.
4.
Oh, I had a +5.
I'm +5. 'Cause I'm wise. Somehow.
Okay. So Durithil, as you guys sort of like entertain everything, nobody's really about on the main street or anything like that. But you notice there's a lot of commotion going on the far end of the road. There's like a crowd of people and they're outside a rather opulent building. Is opulent
Okay.
the right word?
Yeah, like decadent. And...
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. I can't think what the word was for a second, as I can't find the right tokens for the right people.
Nice.
I can't actually click on my token. Just out of
Do they? Do
Yeah,
they
'cause
look
I haven't said
Oh,
it
I
yet.
can.
Alright.
So I was trying to find Shinju's for ages whilst describing things.
Hey.
Let me click
And
on
then-
that token, please.
No, you're not allowed to click on it.
No, why you do this?
Yeah.
Thank you.
There's got to be a million. There's probably a really easy one-click solution for people's
Oh,
tokens.
probably. Yeah. Can't we just add our own tokens to the field, or is that not a thing?
That might not be a thing. I don't know. I haven't really delved too deep into the inner mechanics. of
That's
Roll20.
fair enough.
I just use it for the basics. So yeah, there's a lot of commotion going on down by the town hall. At the far end of town.
Do they look grumpy? Grumpy?
Angry.
Angry?
You can hear some raised voices and some complaints and others like telling them all to calm down and keep the peace and whatnot. But I give the floor to you guys. What do you want to do?
I want to investigate.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's go.
Okay.
Cool.
Do, 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 do.
Do, 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 do. Let's run to the ground.
Ah!
I won't put all the tokens on because then this place would just be a complete mess and a clusterfudge.
He's hiding in the tree.
Yeah.
Why are you hiding in a
That's
tree?
true.
So yeah,
That's
as you
advantage,
guys
right?
approach, you can start hearing these shouts a lot more clearly. They're all shouts of, "Oh, come on, this isn't fair. What are you going to do? What do you expect us to do?" All general yells and complaints. And most of you guys, not you, Durithil or Jody or Bob, recognise this, but you'll recognise this big half-orc at the door. He's wearing a military uniform. He's got the underbite, he's got the tusks. He's just telling everyone just to keep quiet. We'll catch a little rascal and then we'll have him tried and executed for you. For now, just keep your doors locked, keep your windows barred, and that's all I can recommend. Now piss off, the lot of you. It is, of course, Sergeant Gutwrench.
And who the hell
Yay.
is this little rascal?
You'd
Earth
like-
has happened.
But
Grab
Okay.
someone as they walk past.
yeah, I mean, you can grab someone's.
Tell me!
Where's Rachel?
Seduce
So
them
you,
into
you grab someone's attention. By whatever means.
Yeah.
What do you say
Yeah.
to them?
What the hell is going on here? We've just wandered into town.
Some little thief is breaking into the stores around here. He's already hit up both general stores. He hasn't taken anything of value apart from the coin. But it's got us all on edge because if we lose money, we can't pay rent, we can't keep our businesses going, and we're going to get nothing for it.
I squint at Jin.
Well, we know of Sergeant Gutwrench, so we can have a talk to him and have a little figure out, and we might be able to catch the bloke.
Oh,
Or girl.
fantastic. Sounds lovely, lassie. Do go ahead and give it a try. I don't know why I'm going Irish. It seems
There
to
you
be a
go,
default
just go
accent for a
Irish.
lot of shopkeepers. We go Irish.
Top of
Let's
the
go
morning to you,
Irish.
sir. Top of the morning. Irish luck to you.
It's terribly racist because that's Cork. It's the only accent I can do. So yeah, so you guys go to see Sergeant Gutwrench.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay, then what do you say to good old Sergeant Gutwrench?
Hi, I don't know you.
And I push Dorothy slightly to one side, and I do apologise about my esteemed colleague. He has not been properly introduced.
Shoves it.
Well, well, after quick chat,
They seem to have
and
a
he
bit more
holds out
strength
his-
than I thought.
his hand towards you, Jonathan, just goes, Sergeant Gutwrench. And you are?
I grip his hand. Durathil, monk of the way of Keth.
Okay, he grips your hand pretty tight.
I make a strength check.
Yeah, you can make a strength check to try and see how tight
This is not gonna be great, guys. Yeah, 5.
He's got a hell of a grip. We're not quite sure if your knuckles are popping out of place or if they're just popping under pressure.
As he releases my hand, I give it a broken thumbs up.
He says, he goes, oh, sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
Come on, I told me I've got a strong hand. Didn't mean to break yours.
It's cool. You're quite the strapping gentleman.
Oh, thank you. With people scour at what I am, which is a half-blood. So,
I
what
know
can I
that-
do all you for since I've left the fort?
We hear bad tidings of a thief or someone untowards disrupting this town. Any information that you could provide us?
Not much I can provide you with. I know as much as you. He's only hit the 2 local general stores. The bookkeeper doesn't feel safe in yours, refusing to sell anything. The alchemist is refusing to do anything to help out with all his magical weirdness. And the innkeeper, well, the innkeeper's being the usual innkeeper. Doesn't want to talk unless you're buying beer.
Interesting. Just out of interest, where was this last incident occurred?
It was at Jody's General Trade. It's just round the corner. It's as you sort of go to leave the east of here. The shop on your left, I think. Let me double check my own map. Yeah, yeah, next door to the Cross Keys.
Do you mind if we potentially have a quick scope around the place?
Investigate.
You can have a investigate if you want. Who knows?
Mystery
You might be able to
montage.
solve it quicker than I can.
Did you just say he hit the 2 general stores, or?
Yeah. There are 2
Okay.
general stores in town.
Those were the only places he hit, or has he hit everywhere else too?
He's only hit those 2 so far,
Alright.
but not the trace. Pick the locks,
How long?
grab the cash, gone.
How long ago was the crime committed? The most recent one, that is.
Most recent one was yesterday.
Hmm.
This
And
has
the
been
one
going on
before
for a
that?
couple of days.
All right. We might
Well,
go
this
again
town's been
today then.
relatively peaceful. Everyone's just been on edge, I suppose. And given how far north we are.
Well, we'll definitely look into it and see what we can do.
Well, thank you. I do appreciate it. I'm only going to be here for a couple of days myself, and then I've got to head back to Deeper V-Trix for some business. I don't know what. Do you feel up for it? You're more than welcome to join me. Might do you some good. And he points to a broken hand or everything.
I grin and say, "Oh, so we're on a time limit then."
No, you're not on a time limit. If you want to do it quick, do it quick.
I never want to go quickly.
Phrasing.
I quickly cast cure wounds on his hand, like just don't let it get infected, sort of thing. Like yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not
There we go.
broken. It's not broken or anything. It's just like the strong handshake grip.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So it's just sore and tender. You'll be alright in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, you don't need to cue wounds. It's cool, man.
Oh, okay, I retract cure wounds.
Watch the whole like suddenly sink back in.
I was trying to be more magical than that, but oh well.
Okay, guys. What do
I'm
we
happy
wanna-
to check out General Store 2. Is it
All right.
that one?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just thinking, obviously, with my kind of like rogue status, is there going to be any way that I can, look into clues that might give a bit of a
Quite possible.
idea?
You might
Did
see
you-
like
Sorry.
I was gonna say you might be able to see things where you might not like recognize. Oh, he's gone.
Great.
Yeah.
So, are we looking at both general stores, or are we just going to one at a time?
I'm thinking most recent incident, it might still have fresh evidence.
Oh, fair enough. We shall go to general store 2.
Yes.
Cool.
All right then, we're all going.
Excellent. Alright then. So, you guys are at the front of Jodie's Trade Goods.
What does it look like?
It's a very nice looking shop front. It's very well kept. It seems to be a more recent building compared to the Cross Keys next door. Like the Cross Keys has got wood panelling that not wood panelling, like the frontier log sort of thing as a wall, and some of the logs are now starting to get a bit mossy and mouldy and might need to be replaced, whereas Jodie's is more stone and quite robust and rebuilt.
What? Can we like scope around the outside and see if there are like how many windows are there?
There are a couple of windows about the place, so quite large and quite
Yeah, can we make like a sort of perception check to see whether this intruder used anything to break in, or whether they just managed to slip in silently?
Do an investigation check for me.
Do.
Wow.
Oh God.
Oh, there you go. The thief.
The
What's
rogue
the
knows what the rogue
investigation?
knows.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about my thieves' cant, because obviously I can look for secret signs or secret messages or symbols.
That's true. Or why would a thief leave a message?
Wow, it just kind of like trademarks, almost like a handle. Certain things that certain
Oh, that's true.
thieves may be taught to do in certain ways.
Yeah, it's like signage and things.
Wiggles
Yeah.
eyebrows.
You see it quite a lot shared about on Facebook and things like that. Like if you see these chalk markings outside of someone's house, that's like a thieves' cant.
Yeah, the like shadow marks from Skyrim.
Anyways, back on topic of investigations and things. Tom, as you're like looking around the front of the building, that you notice on the frame of the door, sort of off to the side, put into the stone, is a thieves' cant. And it's the thieves' cant for easy pickings. It's like a quick code.
Yeah, so I symbol to everyone else that I have found out and explain what the easy pickings means. That it's obviously easy
Yeah, I think
pickings.
The one that I've seen come across in the day-to-day stuff that I've had is like a circle with a tick in it.
Yeah.
That's a symbol for easy pickings.
Makes sense. Alright, so it's not your average Joe then, it's a trained thief.
Yeah, this is definitely some trademark skills involved. Definitely one that has been trained by a well-established underworld ring.
Do any guilds run in this area? That you know of?
Not that I know of.
I was going to say,
However-
Tom, if you want to, you can make an intelligence check. I mean, you might have heard one.
I shall do a quick intelligence check.
History check.
Let me
Yeah, yeah,
sort
the history,
my
but-
memory. How's intelligence? Oh, there we are.
If you got history, that'll work as well.
Alright.
So 10 on the intelligence. As far as you know don't know of any guilds that operate this far north.
Alright. Pop inside, I guess.
Indeed.
Shall we not, just to make sure that we're not disturbing the owner?
I mean, it's a shop, so.
Yeah, good call.
Well, as you walk in the door anyway, it's got the spring-loaded bell, so when you open the door, it ding.
Ding.
And inside of this building, it's a very quaint little shop. It's got 2 rows of shelves, sort of. Get my freehand tool out. So it's got rows of shelves there and there.
Oh, I'm in the
Yeah, you're in the shelves. They haven't got like anything extravagant or anything like that on them. Like a couple of them are empty backpacks. There are tinder boxes, loaves of bread, and boxes of eggs, that sort of stuff. And at the back of the room sits this half-elven lady,
Ooh.
and she's sort of going over the books, and she seems very flustered and frustrated as you guys sort of enter in. And she looks
As
up and says, good afternoon. Is there anything I could help you with before I lock up shop for the night?
I throw back my hood, revealing my own half-elven nature, and I say, by God, never before have I seen such a beautiful sight.
Oh, now, sir, you're just being too kind, too kind. I'm sure your mother was much prettier than I.
I chuckle and say, no woman is prettier than one man's own mother, of course.
Oh, God, I really want to make you roll the charisma check to see how smooth you can make this come out, but...
We need some
Just
jazz
might
music
try like the
on
whole
that
lean on the
moment in time.
bar thing, just do only 4 seconds. Steady now, steady.
Do you want to roll persuasion? Or?
Or charisma.
Well, it depends what you want to do, really. I'm only going to make you roll if you're really after something.
That's fair enough, yeah.
Otherwise, generally, roleplay's good roleplay.
I say, we heard there's been trouble and we came to help, but I never expected to see a vision of loveliness. What happened?
She blushes a little bit and, just some thief, some low-life scum. He's hit my store, he's hit the other general store in town. He's only after coin, but I don't know why attack a town this far north. There's nothing of any real value around here.
I rest my hand near hers and look her in the eyes and say, did you see anything at all? We only want to protect you.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Sure. with advantage, sure thing. 11.
It's a shame you didn't roll a natural 1, otherwise that would have been steady now, boy, steady. And over the side of the bar. But otherwise, yeah, just no, we saw nothing, we heard nothing. We lock up, we go to bed, we wake up in the morning to find the cash register open, money gone, and the entire place has been robbed.
Was there any signs of forced entry? I say this as I swoop in with a deerstalk hat on and a small pipe smoking away.
So you've gone from your
Detective
assassin,
Drow, I like it.
assassin outfit into Sherlock Holmes mode. High functioning sociopath.
I'm just wondering what magic are you performing to do this?
I turn to Jin and say, "By God, Jin, what do you think it is, old chap?"
It's just merely a deerstalker that I picked up from the shelf over there.
If
No, I know
if
you're
wanna
dashing
buy the
fashion,
Deerstalker, it's only a couple of silver.
I was just merely trying it on.
It looks good on you. Matches
I
your dark
turned to her.
skin.
Going back to my original question, madam. Any signs of forced entry? Windows broken, doors picked, locks broken, etc., etc.
Only the front door before you was, where you came in was, lockpicked, and the windows are smashed. As you can see, you'd left everything completely intact. You didn't bother to check any of the items.
As
And
you
we've even had
suspected.
some health potions there. Prime real estate on the black market.
Do you mind if I at all have a look around?
No, feel free. I've got another, I suppose, an hour or so before I lock up.
Oh, really?
I'm going to do a quick investigation roll.
Give me an investigation.
Ooh,
Wow.
Holy cow!
Ooh.
Did you get like an
ooh,
18?
sweet.
19. That was pretty damn good. As your
It's the
investigation and
deerstalker
everything
hat.
else, yeah, it's a hat of investigation.
Oh, wow, we found a magic item, guys.
You got a magic item. You got a
They
bag of
just
holding.
got from nowhere. Yeah, it could be from the bag of holding.
That bag of holding is a magical item in itself.
I
I'll
didn't
get
say
to
our
that
first
later.
magic item.
But anyway,
What is
as
Hod's
you're
bag of holding?
searching around in that, you do find some muddy boot prints coming in from the door that aren't yours, aren't any of the patrons. They do seem a bit odd as their gate is quite wide and quite long, and every so often there is a little drop of dirt and mud. Looks like it, he had something trailing behind him. You can't tell if it's like a pole or a scabbard that gets dragged in the mud.
It was the Dragonborn that was in the temple. No, not really.
Really?
Carry on.
I was gonna say,
That's a massive jump. I want to be in Trim's head when she makes that logic jump.
I mean, do they look booted or not?
They are certainly not booted. Like you can see.
Not booted.
Yeah,
Okay.
they are
So is it claws?
feet.
Oh, so it is
You
a
can-
dragonborn,
Yes.
or a kobold, or a lizardman. There are a lot of options.
No, it's Dragonborn.
Claws.
Like a civilized
Thank you,
race.
omniscient god.
Civilized race, Dragonborn.
That's true.
You are in Dragonborn Imperial territory. There's a lot of Dragonborns around.
As I guess Jin relays this to us, as he's the amazing investigator, I turn up to the lady and say, "Have you seen any men of draconic origins, Dragonborn?"
But I know what you meant.
Of course you do.
Well, we've had some soldiers come through, but they're going on their way to the fort to go north. Obviously, the mayor of the town, he's Dragonborn, but again, he wouldn't bother breaking in to steal money off us. What good would it do him if there's no infrastructure, no economics? The town goes bust, and then he has to go elsewhere.
True.
Beyond that, not much Dragonborn around here, or humans and half-elves.
You mentioned there was like a sort of like thing that looked as if it could have been a staff or something.
Yeah, it's like if you can imagine in your head, like elongated footsteps, and then in between those footsteps, in like a dead straight line, there's drops of mud or dirt that match up.
Is there anything unusual about the dirt? Say, like a different shade? Say it's like clay compared to like the local surroundings of.
We'll have to go and compare, really.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, it looks just like it's been trod into the wood floor around here.
CSID indeed.
So it's gone. Any extra details you can glean are gone, but you can happily tell that it's humanoid, bipedal, most likely Dragonborn. And considering this town doesn't have a lot of Dragonborns, you can narrow
That
down your
narrows it
suspects.
down. Yeah. Okay, I ask her. I mean, if the thief hit the two general stores, presumably you two are the richest in town, richest storekeepers anyway. Who?
Yeah, besides the inn, everyone comes in here to buy their general things.
Well, who would you say is? Would you say the inn is the next most lucrative business in this town?
Well, don't think that hitting the inn would be a good idea. I mean, the innkeeper's a dragonborn himself. He's an ex-soldier. He really locks up tight. I don't think anyone's ever even started a bar fight without getting thrown out or beaten up by him.
Yeah, so I probably
Um,
shouldn't head there then.
I suppose
Yes.
the next place to hit would probably be the alchemists. I mean, most of
Interesting.
my supplies, potion-wise, come off of him.
In terms of the others.
Hmm. It's
Sure.
potentially worth having a quick look around the building and see if we can find any similar thieves' camps.
My token's vanished. That's
Okay.
not a bad idea. You do that.
We shall go.
We'll have a look. We turn back to the woman and, thank you for your time and ensure that you do lock up thoroughly next time.
Oh, don't worry, I will. I always try and lock up. Obviously, I need to put something behind the door. I mean, make sure he can't come in.
I hope we find you in a much better position next time.
I hope so too. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
You enjoy the rest of your day, man.
Oh, and if you have any more clues well, if you have anything else that you think is important, don't be afraid to come to us.
I'll be sure to
Whoever
find you if
we are.
anything important comes up.
Good, good.
Okay, so where do you guys head off to next? Where's
Shall
your
we
next
go
port of
to-
call?
Did you say that the guy in the tavern would only speak unless we brought beer?
Yeah, but he doesn't like to talk unless people are actually going to pay for a drink.
Makes sense.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, can't we go and try to charm him?
Good
You mean can't you go and try to
Yes.
Okay, we can get there.
Yeah. What I might do is I might just have a quick scope around the actual tavern and the alchemist, having a quick look for any potential signs of thieves' camps.
Okay then.
I was gonna say anything behind the places as well. Any alleys or
That's
anything.
true.
Behind the cross keys? No, the same behind the general store. It's kind
Is-
of grass and dirt.
Is this the tavern then, the Cross Keys?
Indeed, the cross keys is the local tavern.
Okay.
So, Tom, since you're looking for these kinds of that, go ahead and give me investigation with advantage. As you give the door a good lord, a natural 20.
Wow.
You full on Sherlock Holmes the entire door.
You realise you're in a fantasy game online, and that.
Well, no, I was feeling more like the Sherlock Holmes, like Mind Palace. where
Mind
you put
Palace.
Things together. Like, looking
I've got
across,
it.
You see that there's a blood stain on the door frame, but it's on the top, so it must have been where someone cut themselves when putting the door in.
I see. Jody's the thief. Okay, so
Now you like look over the door frame and everything, and it's a really nice wooden door frame. The fittings are great. The lock looks good, and there is a thieves' cant on the lintel of the door frame, right about might be 7 foot tall when you stand back and look at it, and it's thieves' cant for don't bother, too secure.
Right. Can I continue around and do the alchemist, or is that a separate role?
The alchemist will be a separate role.
I should do a quick roll there. Watch my luck fall apart.
Double ones, let's go.
Da, 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 da. Oof.
That's
Oh.
the same score.
Oh. My insides hurt.
That was close as well. That was double sixes. You can't find anything of interest around that door frame.
That is definitely an alchemist's.
Yeah, it's an alchemist door. It's made out of stone to resist fire and damage. You can make another investigation in a little while.
Okay.
He's my
I shall
Fair
return
enough.
and join the party.
Unless someone else wants to make an investigation.
Yeah, but we wouldn't know what
you
we're
guys are
looking
in the
for.
cross keys whilst he's off around the corner.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough.
Shouldn't you go flirt? Do what you do best.
Fair enough. As
It
you
hasn't
guys
actually
enter the
worked
cross
yet.
keys,
Can I just ask, what's happening with Bob and Jody down in there?
they're
Yeah.
hanging about with
Having
you guys, but I'm not going to
conversation.
move their tokens around. So they are with you, just
In
not.
spirit.
Yeah. They're not the focus of the camera. They shall sit in between the background and the foreground. In the midground. Just out of focus. But anyway, as you guys enter the cross keys and open the door, the smell of warm ale and a warm hearth greets your nose. There's a little bit of jovial chatter. No one seems to notice as you guys enter. And there are a few tables scattered about the place. There's a hearth fire on the back corner in the far corner away from you lot. And next to it sits a very tall black-scaled dragonborn who's got a scar going across his shoulder, down underneath his shirt, as he cleans out a mug. What do you guys do?
What is the
Questions you
price?
want to ask?
Okay.
What is the price for a mug of ale?
Yeah.
I believe it's 5 silver, I think, off the top of my head. I might be thinking of something else.
Alright. Well,
I don't have a nose.
That's fine. How many patrons are in this bar, by the way?
Quick glance, about 10 or so.
Ooh. Quite packed for a small village.
It's a small town, really.
Quite packed for a small town.
Yeah. They haven't. This place isn't full to the brim in its usual thing you get the feeling of. This is kind of like the calm before the storm. And
Shouldn't
for a
you
mug of
have-
ale, it's 4 copper. It's 2 silver
Ooh.
for a gallon.
Okay. Shinju, how about you like soften up the tavern with your whatever it is you do, AC/DC, before we.
Yep.
talk?
Do a performance check. Just go and sort of sit down on one of the spare benches and pull out the loot and.
Okay, as
Fire
you
it
pull
up.
out your loot and start showing a few bars, the Dragonborn then stirs up. Hey, no. Got my own bar for that. Please don't play any music.
But doesn't he have boobs? He doesn't have boobs.
He may not have boobs, but at least he can bloody play.
Shots fired.
I sort of get up and stamp over to him. I can play.
Do you need a potion of healing for that burn? Because Jesus.
I walk up to him. I can play. Just got to let me do it.
I don't care. I have a bard. I'm not having a free bard. She rolled a Christmas save, but it's all fine. He calms down, but he does make his point quite clear. I have my own bard. I meant no offence to you, young lady, or to any of your compatriots, or to your art form. But I have my own dude, and he does his own work.
I nudge Shinju inside and say, "Quick, start crying."
Oh, no, please don't cry. Oh, God. I hate it when we cry. No.
I sort of wrap my arm and like, oh, there. It's okay.
She's
I am
quite
Bob
se-
just comes along.
I'm,
with a
I'm
little
sorry,
hanky.
good barkeep. She's quite sensitive.
No,
Look,
he feels rather bad about it. Oh. Ah! I'm glad that this annoyed shout and he slams a mug of ale down. Get that down, yeah.
Thank you. I
Not
drink
you.
it myself.
Her.
I also buy a round of ale for my compadres.
Yay.
Okay, mark off the money from your sheet, and he starts pouring pints for everyone.
How much copper is it to a silver piece?
10 copper to a silver.
So it'd be like. Sure, maths. Don't worry, I'll work this out. You guys carry on.
So speak up through the sniffles. What's been going on around here?
I'm sorry, and he looks about for something to dry your tears with. He just hands you this really greasy rag.
Ugh.
I do
I'm
the little
sorry,
fake
it's
patting.
all I've got.
Digitation.
I do the little fake patting, like I'm an.
Like, you've got petting like there.
Are you like waving your hands into your eyes just to get them to moisten up a little bit quicker? Oh,
You know,
let's go.
like if I was a rich widow at a funeral. I
miss Terrence so much. And his
Yeah,
bank
actually,
account.
do that. Roll a deception check for me. Just to see if you can pull off this whole thing really well.
I've got +5 deception. So
Well, you
Deception,
still got to
not
roll.
perception.
yeah,
deception.
deception. Yeah, that's what I say. I've got
D.
+5.
Okay, I thought I had perception.
Oh yes.
Yeah, you pull it off really well. It's just, I'm sorry. Look, it's been a bit rough around here. We've had a couple of stores broken into. We don't
Broken
know who's
into?
gonna be next. Yeah, we all went to the. Well, some of us, I stayed here. All went to the town hall to see what the mayor and that half-orc sergeant's gonna do about it.
Not much, I suppose, eh?
Well, not much they can do, really. The only way to try someone is to catch them in the act.
Really?
Always some sort of proof.
Would you think they'd come here? I mean, obviously not with a man as strapping as yourself.
Very
Well,
strapping.
thank you. And there's, of course, Betsy, and he points over to the wall behind him, and you see this wonderful warhammer. It's got a
drew
few
wonderful.
scars on it. It's even got a couple of like badges and seals wrapped around it. If you think like
Almost.
Warhammer 40k purity seals
Ooh,
Wow.
nice.
put into the side.
We
of the
heard-
head.
We might have heard rumors that this thief might be dragonborn, though.
Well, if he is Dragonborn, he spits on the floor. He's a disgrace to his own kind and to his emperor. People like that
spit
deserve
equally.
to be put into the army and put to good use.
Do you know? Sorry, Karen.
I was about to say, does he know any more of the Dragonborn that are kind of like new to the area of recent?
Not that I know of, unfortunately.
No unfamiliar faces in the bar.
Everyone around here is local, apart from the Arthur sergeant, but he comes down every now and again. He sort of meanders between here, the fort, and the camp of Diva Vitrix.
Yeah, we're not quite scaly.
No, he's more the unfortunate soul of when orcs come south.
Yes. That's like north, isn't it?
It's
Just
the
the
opposite
opposite.
of north.
Ah, yeah, that always gets me. Man.
Your friend's a bit special, isn't he?
I am, thank you.
We just nod in the background.
I give a thumbs up. How much would it be to stay for the night?
Wouldn't cost you that much. It's only going to be 3 copper a night. I don't really have much in the way of rooms around here.
How many rooms, to be specific?
And he kind of points to the general floor area. It's like, yeah, if you can find a bench, you're more than welcome to sleep on a bench.
Thank you. We shall definitely consider this.
Out of interest, the makeup of this tavern, is there any windows overlooking towards the actual alchemists?
There are a couple at the back, but that's about it. And even then, your view's a bit obscured.
I'm just thinking it might provide a good vantage point to keep an eye out. if that is a potential target to be hit overnight.
It's not a bad thought.
If you
probably
think the
go-
alchemist is going to be hit, I wouldn't recommend it. Crazy old fool's been making up something called alchemist fire. We'll drop any of those vials, that entire building's liable to go up.
True, but he still keeps his coffers full, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, everybody needs healing potions, cough medicine. Especially in the winter. Guys are
Control.
lifesaver.
I stare around awkwardly.
Yeah.
Sit my hand.
How much would it be for all of us to stay in total?
How many are you? There's 6 of you?
Yeah.
One of 6
Okay.
threes.
5.5.
18 copper in total.
Okay,
Again,
this-
it's a case of find a bench and
I feel like we should go and investigate first.
Yeah, I'm happy to go and investigate, but at least we know we can come back here and keep an eye out, if slightly obscured.
It's true, it's true. Right. To the alchemist!
Traveling montage. Travel by
I
map.
was
Charlie
thinking, I was
Murphy
thinking more the
Street.
70s Batman.
Slow
Wow,
motion.
Wow, that was a great
reservoir
journey.
dogs.
I feel like we grew as friends.
So anyway, you guys, well, for Tom at least, he's returned to the Alchemist. For you guys, this is your first time here. It's a solid stone building all the way around. It is 2 floors, unlike a lot of the places around here, which tend to be single story. And the door frame and the door itself are solid. They aren't going anywhere in a hurry.
What about windows?
There are a couple, but they don't have any glass in. They're sort of iron bars that are tight enough that you can't squeeze even your arm through, but let enough light in.
Jin, does this door look lockpickable?
Are we breaking into it?
No, I mean we could, but I mean, I'm just asking your. I mean, theoretically, if you were a drow thief who wants to break into an alchemist store, theoretically, how easy would you say it might be?
Let me have a look over it. Investigation.
Investigation montage.
It's been a lot of investigation for us. This is an episode of investigation.
There's definitely a lock.
There,
I'll
there is a
find
locked
the,
door, yeah.
I look at Jin expectantly.
Yep, definitely a lock. Definitely a 2-barrel lock.
I nod like he knows what he's talking about.
I'm clearly winging it at this point.
I just look between.
Yeah, well, I
I'm
believe
just
you.
like-
I have no clue.
I just
do,
look between you two, and I'm just like, what?
do you want to do a quick detect magic? See what kind of.
That's true. I mean,
It could be
isn't
like
his
a magically enchanted door.
his places can be full of this shit.
I could do a detect magic-y type thing.
I know I keep on getting muddled. Do I have detect magic? I have
Yes, you
detect
do.
Yes,
magic.
you have detect magic.
Yes, you do.
We all have detect magic.
As you
Yeah.
do your detect magic, the door itself is not magical. The inside of the building itself is magical, because a lot of the potions are magically made or magically infused. And whoever's got the bag of holding is radiating a very faint amount of magic.
I do.
Does
So Trim is not only resonating holy, but also magical.
ah
It's kind of like and a bit of
practically a disco.
Can I look in the bag of holding to see what magical item is radiating said magic thing?
It's the bag of holding.
Spoilers, back of holding.
Oh right.
The bag of
Okay.
holding is a magic item.
Fair enough.
It's an extra dimensional space, which is why I say don't turn it inside out and don't put another bag of holding inside a bag
I
of
don't
holding.
lick it.
Oh no, lick it. It gets hilarious.
Oh yes, do it. I put my tongue.
Remember that
in the bag.
episode of
I-
The Simpsons where Homer gets sucked to the third dimension?
Oh god, I don't want to experience 3D.
I decide not to lick the bag of holding.
Quote.
Is that
no.
after a pause of Guy Knight, kind of like, debating it.
See there, your tongue's just about to touch the seam. Just no.
Where else could we go? I mean,
Out of question, does the church hold any monies? In terms of, like, you know...
Not stealing from the church. Oh,
Donation.
that's
we're not going to steal from it.
But
The church
obviously,
does
it
have,
could hold...
like, collection
valuable-
plates
Yeah.
and stuff
Trim's
like that.
dumb, alright.
We want to hypocritically protect it from stealing, right, Jin?
Yes.
We are going to
But-
steal it to protect it.
Exactly.
It could be another place which could be hit up, you know, with all the kind of, like, charms and gold and crests and all that kind of
Exactly.
stuff.
All the Io statues.
Yes.
What kind of church is it? Hey,
Right, as
you.
you guys going up to the church, the large stone building, pretty good masonry. Doesn't look like it's going to fall down anytime
Nice.
soon. Do you guys want to enter in?
Yes.
Okay, as you guys walk on through, you can see that it's got pews laid out every 5 feet or so, going all the way down to the end. There are stained glass windows on the walls to the left and to your right, with various depictions of Io, Bahamut, Tiamat, and all the prime dragons thereof, the royal family in there, and the stained glass window right at the back is essentially the Emperor fighting what looks like demonic hordes, but is meant to be an interpretation of orcs in that stained glass fashion.
I see.
And
So
as you
anyone-
guys enter, this rather meek, old, dragonborn priest comes out of the room over here
Ew.
and says, hello, what can I do for you?
Hello, sir. We were just having a look around. What is your name?
I
Sorry.
forget my name these days. I didn't actually plan for this NPC to do much conversation. Where's my notes?
I
Notes,
see.
where's it gone?
He's talking in prayer.
We shall designate you
What?
the name of Steve.
No, his name is not Steve. No, my
Hello
name is,
there, I'm
my,
Steve, the Dragonborn.
My name is Solaris.
That was close.
Ah,
His nickname's Steve.
Solaris.
Yes,
A wonderful name.
thank you.
I don't know what else to say. I didn't think we'd get this far.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
So we heard that there's been these
Leave.
thefts of like the general stores
Yes.
of the general on the yes. Well, have you noticed any suspicious-looking individuals lurking around? You know, scoping out this.
new individuals to town.
Can I? Is this a fence over here?
It is a low stone wall, and beyond that is like a small graveyard.
Is there a door?
I do like how you went
Over the wall.
I did it again.
Over the wall.
Just your calf muscles.
Parkour.
Parkour.
There is
Is-
a small stone door that you notice it's all the way up at like this end.
Oh, over there. Ah, shucks. Hup.
Walk around the edge, up over the side.
Is there a window, however, to this little room?
No, there are no windows in that bit.
I mean, I might plan to go in, but is there a
No.
window?
There are no windows.
Sorry, I just getting a breath of fresh air. Anyway, what were you saying?
You are terrible.
I know.
Alright, so what are you asking? If we've seen any new individuals?
Yes.
No one that I've seen. We've had no travellers, no merchants, only a few soldiers that stop by, and I give them their blessings before they head north.
Tell me,
Brave
sir.
souls, may Io bless them, and he does like a Religious thing in the air.
And I say amen.
Do we do amen? Is you must be quite familiar with your flock in this town.
I am. Most of them were but children once upon a time.
Do you know any dragonborns with injuries to the leg? Like anyone who might use like a crutch to walk?
Oh. Only the innkeeper, but that was when he retired from military service and he had injured his leg quite badly, and I did what I could to help him heal. He hasn't used the cane since.
Oh, that's fair enough. I'm sorry for that strange question.
No, I'm curious as to why you would ask such a very specific question.
Oh, I was just wondering to see if anyone needed my alchemical herbalism mastery.
Well, then you need to check with the alchemist, dear boy.
He seems like quite the character, though.
He's just a bit work obsessed, that's all.
Hmm.
A few days of fresh air and he'll be right as rain. Unfortunately, he's a bit tied down into his work.
Oh, a lady friend.
No, I said he.
I know.
Gender, though.
Did you just assume his gender?
No, I just assumed why he was tied down.
No, he is tied to his work. He is work
Oh,
obsessed.
He walks out the door again.
Your friend is very special, isn't he?
I am!
Shut up, you're not here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh. So, do you guys want any more information from here, or did you want to check out the alchemist?
Obviously we just
Can I talk to my team?
bid him a good day, and obviously just advise him to make sure that everything is thoroughly locked up.
There is nothing of value here. Nothing of value in a church of this stature, anyway. Temple
Yeah,
North
but
might be a better place to hit, but that's too well guarded and too close to a military fort.
Yeah, well, you never know. We're just obviously covering all our bases in terms of ensuring the safety and security of the people of this town.
Well, it's nice to see such dedicated soldiery. I bid you a good day.
Good day, good sir.
Good day.
Wunderbar.
DM, may I temporarily
I-
go into the crossed keys, and may I take a closer look at Betty? Or Betsy?
The Warhammer.
Yes.
What do you want to know about the Warhammer?
I mean, what condition is it in? Is it well kept?
It is very well kept.
Has it looked like it's been taken out recently?
Roll a be an investigation really, because you're trying to get details out of things.
That's fair. Yeah. It's not gonna be that high, is it? 7.
Nope. That's pretty bad. As far as you can tell, doesn't look like it's come off the wall in some time. It's taken off occasionally, but really just to give it the polish and the once over, so it doesn't get dusty, and then it's just put back up on the stand again. You wouldn't like to be hit by it though. It looks like it would really hurt.
I can't really be hit by anything because it hurts. Sorry,
you-
guys. I thought I had an idea about the Warhammer and the mysterious mark we saw with her feet, but I couldn't say anything.
Yeah, even looking at the Warhammer Duracell, it's like, ooh, my ribs suddenly hurt.
His hand twinges a bit.
Yeah. It's like the sort of in Kung Fu Panda, it's so sharp you can hurt yourself just by looking at it,
Yeah, pretty much.
but with a Warhammer.
Okay.
Anyways, so you guys go see the alchemist.
Yes.
Shall I try another investigation? Just make sure there's nothing on the door in terms of the thieves' cant.
Yeah.
Seeing that I couldn't quite get one earlier on. Just covering all our backs.
What did you get
crap.
last time? You got a 10, didn't you? But no, you still can't see any
It's even less.
symbols or anything like that. Well, no, you
Yeah,
got
I've had my
advantage
good
'cause he
rolls
knows what
already
he's
this
looking
week.
for.
The door slightly blurs.
Like,
Still a door,
I mean,
still a
you
lock.
go through and all the scorch marks and that, it's definitely like fire scorched and everything else, but you can't see any discerning marks on it. And we shall take our break there, and then we'll come back for our third and final part. So,
Oof,
thank you all
make
for
tea.
watching. Remember to like, favourite, subscribe, and that YouTube jazz. And we'll see you for part number 3.